Greetings and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Let's Play tutorial of this, where we check out all the things this game has to offer and if it's worth anything to play. So far I think it is, so let's continue. So last episode we got our main boss up and running. We have a lot of things we need to hook up in today's episode, and since we have the landfill kind of being produced now, we should be able to just fill in this lake or ocean, since it's under the scale. So we have quite a bit of landfill now. We set some up at the end of last episode, and now we should be able to fill this in. So we have 309. Let's see how much it takes to landfill in all of this. I just want to get all of it away. We can do it in things that doesn't need it. We'll have to watch that out then. Can we deconstruct them? No. So it looks like we have to watch a bit out with just doing it massively like this, and just maybe taking it in smaller sizes depending on where it's needed. Oh, what's that? Oh, Aslay foundation with decoration. So that makes it like it's concrete then. You can landfill it over. Will that give you back what you used? So 17, yeah, okay. Now I'll just change it out then. Does that mean we can do something like this? That. Let's look at that. That looks kind of cool. Some kind of magnetic planet. Could be fun covering an entire planet with this. Oh well, that is for a future episode. Or future thing that could be fun to do. So, as we said in today's episode, let's start to hook things up here at the main boss. You can hook up right here, just to get the last of that going. And let's see, we'll need magnets and we need iron or copper ingots. So, let's see if we can't get that split out somewhere. So for the first thing, we want to get you over this way. Firstly, we'll need to make a bit of room here, because unfortunately you can't place a splitter on the line as it is. Would be nice if you could, but so far that is not the case. So let's just remove a bit here so we can have a bit of room to work with. And let's line up the copper first. That is on the third layer, so we need to do double of these. We can then hook up these going into here, this one going into there. Let's hit the right one. Here to there. And from here it can kind of just go down to that one. Very simple, very easy, and it looks very good. Let's just see if that is correct for the line here at the back going across it. 2, 3, and yeah, looks like it fits in very nicely when you do it like this, in terms of getting it under and in. So that is that one. The next one we need is just get some magnets. That is something we luckily have quite a bit of in storage. So that should be quite easy to fit in. Look over here, magnets are at the bottom. So that makes it very easy to hook up. We might have to go a bit in here, because this takes up a bit of room and we can't, as easy as underground belts in Factorio, just get them in next to each other. So let's see, where can we go it? We probably have to do it out here. That's fine. So let's get a bit of room here. Get ourselves a little splitter. And for this one, I want to use that one, because that makes it so it goes up to layer 2 and we can just kind of drag it across. Doing 2 all the way to there, and then going down and into this one. There, there, and there. Perfect. So that seems very good. Now just to hook things up. You see this one can't go above. That means we just have to put in a very normal splitter for you to cross above it. Let's do it. It is a bit wonky, this building though. There and there. There is fine. So that goes our magnets. Going down, going into these. Giving it a small amount of power will always be a good thing to do. And then hooking up this in. So since this needs two things for the first time, luckily these inserters can actually jump. So let's do the first one here. Then second from there. And just to show you, you can actually do it 3 across as the maximum. So 3 can also go in, but number 4 is too far out and it can't reach. Too far. That's good to know that we can do 3 in at a time on each side. So time to hook it up very easily. There we go, and like that. So now this will slowly jog along. Quite lucky to put this on the inside, since this one takes 1 trip every 0.75. This one does one every, let's see if we can hit it, every 1.5. So it's twice as fast. So remember to get the thing inside that needs the most for the machine because of the travel time. Very, very important. So now that we have this, let's do the same as before. Here is a little chest. Give it some place to go in and limit it to, it might be overkill with this, but it makes sure we have some production going at least and we can pick some up. I think that's quite cool. This side as well. Let's hook up you. And 4. And get you back on the main bus. So we have the 2 where we can get it in. At the moment we can't go much higher. Of course, if you look in here, on the upgrades, there is a vertical construction upgrade. So layer storage vertical 1 higher and labs 2 higher. That should mean that we can go to 3 and 4 high and such if we get these. They do require energy matrix, so it's a bit into the future. Let's get some research going, to be honest. Do we have anything in here we can make? We can't make this yet. We can very soon. We could in theory make this very soon. But we can take this one. Gives 1 extra construction drone. Very nice with the amount we are building. We have this one. Needs energy graphite, and we can't make that yet. We can also get drones faster. And we should probably get mecha flight. That will enable us to fly at 150% at low altitude, but it will consume a lot more energy. It is quite nice to have, so let's get it. We have everything we need. And while that is researching, we can continue to hook up these things as we go. So you'll have to go back. That was the first thing we needed to do. Luckily we have tried to do both things now. So hooking it up should be a small matter. Both areas used, so we have to go to the next one over. As construction drones, perfect. Let's get a few more of you crafted. Let's get 20. And the output is right here. So you will have to go in, if you do it with this one, right here. So we could just take it up. Might be easier than doing what we did here at the start. That is pretty much just a waste of a splitter, since this splits top and bottom. Might be good for vertical construction, but for this one, right here, take it to 2, drag it all the way through into that one, and as simple as that, we have things on the main bus going that way. Very nice. And 4 little drones moving around, soon at a greater speed, which is very, very good. So next one, iron and copper, also quite easy to do. Iron right here. We can do the splitter on the first one as before. So let's see, 1, 2. Oh, was that the wrong one? That was the wrong one. I want the 4-way splitter. Since when it's on the second row, it is a lot easier to manage. So there we are. You go in, you go out and down. And this requires, we should probably get this on the inside, to be honest, just because it requires twice as much. So let's drag it a bit forward so we can have the room for it. If we look at what we did before. So if this goes out about here instead, or somewhere in this line, will be fine. Let's try it right here and see if that will work. We can always move it a bit if something is not entirely as it should be. And you can go down if we have enough room for it to go down. Not quite, and that is actually a thing we need to work at. It seems we need to move this back one. So if we just do this, that'll be fine. And move it back one. Just to give ourselves the room we need. So look at that. We do need to have this, as it says, it must be horizontal when turning. So let's do this instead. We'll just move you back one. And that will be our new building distance in case we need iron. But luckily, very, very easy to do. Next thing, copper. You'll just kind of go in right as well. Line up. I probably need to get you removed. And in theory it should just split as well. This works. And then we'll do one of these. Because we need to go above this one now. It goes in here and you go this way. Down to that one. Very nice, very easily. And that is our circuits up and running. Bit of power. Here and here to go with the same theme. All the way to the end. All the way to the end. Get a little storage chest. Grab and split it. I'm just shift clicking to grab it. Makes things a bit easier when doing it. And then we'll just hook you up. Oh. Right here. There. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we have circuits also flowing on our little thing. You are completely wrong, it seems. I think some of you were telling me that as well, but oh well. That is what happens once in a while. There we are, with some outputs. 1, 2, 3, 4. How's the power looking? Still keeping up somewhat decently, so I'm happy with that. Remember to limit this so we don't have any crazy overproduction. That is very good. Now to get back on the main line, we'll be over here. So we'll use the same setup we did with that one. Move all the way up over this one. If that is possible with the current setup. That is always the case. 3, you can go to there, and there, and there. So hopefully this leaves us enough room to go next to this one. 3, 4. Oh, that is more than enough room. Perfect. Please go to there, and right here we'll do our little merger. And as soon as you get the hang of this, it's actually quite nice how simple it is to hook things up to the main bus. It takes a bit of practice. But look at that, very nice. We could in theory skip this one, but I think this will actually be easier to do than what we did over here. Not bad. Does that mean we have both of them on line as needed? Go down please, and in, and let's see out on the opposite side. Yes, and 2. Nice and organized. Looking very, very good. So, one more to hook up. This is just glass. Glass we have quite simply right there. Please come with me. All the way down to Let's see about, what is it going to be about here? Splitter will be, of course, this one again, to get it up one. And as soon as you get a hang of this, it's actually quite easy to get this flowing as intended. You can go to there, and then you can go down to there. And that will be glass flowing to our prisms. Before, take this, that, and that. And back here we'll just have a little prism storage. Oh, things are really starting to flow now. Yeah, power, then we'll go get some coal, because I can see our research is needing that before people get annoyed that I spent an entire episode not getting our flight done. I would be kind of sad about that as well. So that's a lot of prisms. No idea if we need this many, but now we have them to scale up production. So let's go grab some coal. We have some here we in theory could take, just to get the research starting. Look at that, glass is going, looking very nice. And can we fill it into here as well? Just so we don't run out of what we need. There we are. So the base is coming along, very nice. Or the planet. Oh, that's a massive body. What is it called? Planetary orbit or body? That is Lasek 2. Wow, imagine building on that. Unless that is a gas giant. Not sure how we when we do that. And it is about 5% of the distance to the sun. If you don't know, AU is pretty much the distance from planet Earth to our sun. So this is, which is about 150 million miles, I think, or kilometers. I can't remember if it's kilometer or miles. This is about 5% of that. That's only 4%, so it moves quite a bit closer to us. Do correct me if I'm completely wrong on that, if it is kilometers or miles. I can't remember right now. So now to get you over this way. We need to make a little line. This one. Be right here. It needs to be out one. And it seems to be on this line. Yes, perfect. Can we move prism? We could in theory just split it here and go in this way. Might actually be easier than dragging it all the way out here to go back in. So we'll probably put in a little splitter here. And to be honest, I wonder if we can do this. Okay, let's have a little trick. Prisms are needed here. So if we do this kind of splitter, this one, because we need to go above anyway with one of them, can we then take the bottom one to go somewhere else? So this one in, bottom one will just kind of go over this way. Let's see, what is it needed? It needs 2, 4, so we need this on the outside, so that's fine. You can go in right on there. That means we have prisms for our plasma exciter. And the top one is, I actually like these splitters, they're so good. The top one can just kind of go over this way. So we hit that one. And then it's on the main bus. For later use, if it has a later use. But I like keeping things along in case that happens. So drive engine, we can now double space to fly. Look at that. Look at that power. And alt to land. So that'll make it easier for us to get around. And I don't know what we're gonna do about this little area. Because we can't really just remove it. So now we have flight mode. Anything else we should research? Not yet. Not yet. Let's go in technologies and see if we can research something. Here is the purification. Energetic graphite. Should also be the fuel for our mech. As you can see, 6.3 and a 30, oh, it's called 60% fuel temperature. That's pretty good. Thermal power. That's pretty much our steam engine. We have some plasma extractor. Seems that might be good for extracting plasma. We have all refining for when we need the oil, so that's also going to be quite good. Magnetic levitation. Not useful yet, so so far we'll do these. Semiconductors. Let's get it researched. Might as well spend some of all the things we have stored up at the moment, then look at it in the future. Yeah, that's good. Just get that done. That seems perfect. So, plasma, you just need some magnetic. We have those right here. And that I want into this line. So let's take the building again. Let's copy you, shift you to, you'll have to be that one. Right here, right there. In, up one, to about here, and go down into that one. Very, very simple setup. Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, I'm kind of dreading this area. Oh, why did I put it right in the middle of our line? Can't we do some terrain modification to get it away? You have massive more advanced smelting techniques, and you can use smelters to purify ores to obtain pure materials. On a planet without silicon veins, smelting the stone ore into silicon is also a good choice. So, a good choice of silicon if you don't have it. What happens if I do that? That is not helping. Can I remove it somehow? No. That just... Oh, yes! Put it back. So we can move it. Oh, look at that. So with the... Oh, vein bury. Vein restore. Oh, perfect. Go away. I want my main bus to go right here. Oh, that is so good. That is... Ooh, that looks so bad. Ooh, let's get that changed to something that looks like the grass. Oh, that is so good. We know there's a vein here, but since I have the main bus going here, I want it to be removed. Oh, thank you, devs. That was... if I didn't have that, I'll have to go above and around and such, and that would have been so ugly. So, very, very happy with that. Actually, incredibly happy with that. So, the devs have been rather ingenious in some of the things they do, which I, to be honest, can't complain about. And here's the next one. And the power. Oh, look at that. Now we have, what's it called? Plasma exciters going. Very nice. So, little chest. There we are. Let's get you filled in. I'm so glad we can just kind of remove everything. Let's craft a lot of these. Oh, we need green circuits. Oh, thank you. We have a ton. Ooh. Let's just get all of that turned into more. Let's get some of that. Anything else we need? Belts. Yeah, let's craft. I kind of want to set it to... Oh, 10 is the max. Okay. Need gear wheels. That's fine. Let's go grab some of you. God, I have a lot of junk in my inventory. Should probably drop off some of these starting items now. They're not really as needed. So let's just go over to my little junk chest. And take some of those. And the stone and some glass. Seems fine. and hydrogen fuel. You have unlocked the semiconductor material, the microcrystal components, which can be used to make more complex integrated circuits. That seems very, very good. That one in. Good. There we are. That is going. Anything else we need? At the moment, not really, it seems. We seem quite good on things. You can just keep going. That will consume all of the glass. So yeah, there's some things we have to work on down the line, or up the line, at the start of the line, in terms of our inputs. But for now at least, there we are. So was that most of our components we had before we got new things? I kind of think it was. So look how easy these things are to make now. We have everything on the main bus. This we probably need to make way back at the start as well, since it requires a lot of stone. Pretty much just 1-to-1, oh, not 1-to-1, 10-to-1. And we could set up this. Seems used to make hydrogen and such as well later on. Research wise, oh wait, I know what we need to set up. Because to get more mech upgrades, we also need this to increase the speed. So 3 inputs, let's just set it up right here. I think that will be very, very good. So let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Picking up some soil, so we have some to landfill in. That thing when we get there, that seems rather expensive. But we can always go around grabbing a bit from different places. So let's see here. Maybe move it back 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting you going. Oop. Getting you going to the end. And let's get you removed and placed down with the correct recipe instead. There we are. 3, 4. That is looking good. Oh, did our science stop? Let's just go quickly back and look at our... Wait, we need to automate science here as well. Idiot Dgray. Because then we can increase this quite a bit. To be honest. Let's just get it started up here for now, and then we'll hook it up on the main bus. We don't have to move things like this. It seems like it might be copper that is lacking. For now. We can just go for a little while still. Yeah, that'll be fine. We do need to hook it up on the main line. Otherwise, we are actually. Oh, look how much we are consuming now. Let's look at production. That is. We're consuming way more than we're producing. Wonder how. Oh, it's because we have some in storage, maybe. Or maybe it knows how much we need to consume. I haven't really checked out this panel that much yet. But for now at least, we'll let this run. We're pretty much just filling up our storage. So, I think the last thing this episode will be us hooking up this one. And then in the next one, we will look at the science. So, iron ingots, gears, and oils. We could take it from here and go over. Oh, but that'll look ugly. We don't like ugly things, we like to make it look good. So if we take it just right here on the outside, I mean this need. Once we get the iron on the inside, it should be fine. Let's just get all of this removed in a nice simple way. Trees in the way, you can just build on top of them, that will remove it. course, you won't get the resource, but since it's wood, we don't really care about it too much. Let's see, let's landfill in some of this area. It seems like we can actually just do it a bit like this and get most of the way, it seems. And if anything else needs more, we can always just place it down. So, first one. You go right there. Here. Again, one up until you get to about... That'll be fine. And then you'll hook into this little area. Perfect. Next thing we need, gears. Oh, gears is over here. Let's see, gear. Perfect. You go and just do a normal split somewhere back here. Meaning I want you to do it. Do we have room for it here? It'll have to be a bit crooked. That should be fine. Was it this line we want to do that? 1, 2. Oh, did I misalign that completely? That's bad. Let's see here, this line. 2. And let's go and look. Wait, did I take the wrong one again? Oh, it's all the way over here. Wow. I must be semi-tired at the moment. Third time's the charm. 1, 2. And we do need more belts. Doing a main boss is a kind of belt-heavy building decision. But hopefully it'll pay off in the long run. At least that is what I am feeling it will. Couldn't theory do right here. We need it in there. That'll look way better. So if I can get you to go there, then I want you to go down to about there, there, and there. And then we'll take the iron back here. Let's see. And iron's on the top as well. So 1, 2. Iron in. Iron down to there and there. That should be everything we need to get our engines going. Let's just hook up some more power and power. And robots are slowly building. And while they're doing that, let's hook up the machines. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Storage chest at the end to just pick up engines at a slow and steady pace. Let's see, there we are. He's going there and limit it to, I think it might be overkill doing that much. To be honest, I just want to have tuning all of these. I think the rest is kind of waste of materials. Because it's not infinite the materials you have, so let's limit this a bit. There we are, and the same with the gears. That is looking much better than it was before. So, with the sun rising, I think this is a pretty decent place to end this episode. We have these going. We are lacking, there goes the last materials, so that means we have engines going. That means that we can start to get even more research going as well for our little mech. That goes our plasma extracting, so we can start to look at oil and such in the coming episodes. So while I'm finishing this up and watching this go, hopefully you're still enjoying this. Hopefully you are liking and subscribing. I know a lot of you are. The support has been very good so far on this, and the Discord chat is quite good as well. So yeah, I will end the episode here looking over our beautiful production line, main boss. Like looking at the curvature of the Earth, just or the planet at least, making it look very good. That it's not completely flat. It looks so good. I like it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I've been Dgray, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.